welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey, and thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Another My Statue Collection videos is going to be this one. It is obviously, if you've ever seen any of these videos before, of my Bowen Designs collection that I have, quite an extensive collection. Obviously Bowen Designs, if you've never seen any of these videos before, was very prevalent in the mid to late 90s to early 2000s in the statue game, mainly because they had the Marvel license, so pretty much all they did was Marvel stuff. They did 5 phases over the years, getting bigger and grander and more detail and things like that as the phases went along. They did 3 ranges. They did a mini bust, mini statue, and a full-size statue. I basically decided to go the mini bust and the full-size statues and try and collect as many of them as I possibly could. In saying that, the mini statues weren't really worth it because they were 9 times out of 10 the same as the full-size statue, just on a different scale. So today's video is going to be a mini bust. It's going to be one of my favorite characters outside of the Spider-Verse. It is also a book that, I suppose, if you want to sort of relate it to that, Marvel Spotlight 5 is a book that I've wanted for years and years and years. Still haven't got one. Super expensive for me. I'll get one day, hopefully. But it is Ghost Rider. And this is actually the Johnny Blaze version of Ghost Rider as well, as you can see down below. Obviously, usual stuff. Trademark grey Bowen Designs box. On one side, it will have all the sculpt details. So depending on whether there's multiple versions released at the same time, they will do, they'll show you the 2 different versions on the side of the box, but it'll give you all the sculpt details of like physical size, who sculpted the prototype and designed the prototype, things like that. The other side, which only happens on the mini busts, gives you a synopsis of the character. Generally 2 pictures. They will generally have either the first appearance book or something close to the first appearance book. In this instance, it is Marvel Spotlight 5, that book that I fucking want. And they generally will have a book that's new to when this was released. So obviously, yeah, they've done that. And yeah, I'm still looking at this book and I'm like, fuck that fucking book. Anyway, I'll get it one day, hopefully. But yeah, so this is all about the mini bust. Obviously, underneath, you'll see also generally a little sticker with the edition number. So this edition is 800 worldwide when it was released. So a fairly small run for a mini bust, because most of them ran well into the thousands. So obviously quite a bit more limited than some of the other ones that released. Let's open him up, show you the unit himself. Other thing to note, you can see the up. Generally it'll have up or the Bowen Designs symbol on the foam, so you know which way to open it. Hopefully it's all in one piece and it's not, multiple things that you have to put together, which sometimes they are. Not necessarily in the bust, but quite often in the full size you do. There's a bit of extra packing in here. Just get rid of that. There we go. And there is the beast himself. So very, very cool indeed. Absolutely love this mini bust. And quite often, like as I mentioned before, as the phases went up, they got more detailed, especially in the mini busts. Because generally the early phases were like no arms. The base was very basic, and like even sort of the sculpt itself was fairly basic. So they went up in phases, more detail added. So as you can see, like it's actually a motorbike as the, or part of the motorbike as the base itself. There's an engine there, and if you actually have a real close look, the bottom of the base is actually a tire. So very, very cool indeed. Now, as I've said before, you can see there's the edition number with all the trademark and copyright stuff on the bottom. So this is 630 of 800. So but yeah, just the details and the flame and the skull. Very, very cool. Super, super happy to own this bust. So there we go. That'll do for this particular video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do all the usual YouTube stuff. Leave a comment down below if you want to. Hit the thumbs up because apparently it helps the algorithm, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that. Most of all, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Trying to grow my channel. Bit stagnant at the moment. That's all good. It's all good. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.